Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Lying in Shavasana, your most comfortable position here. Taking some big deep breaths. And just fill up the lungs. Exhale fully. Hear the breath. And if you can breathe through your nose, you're paying attention to that. Make sure that you're not tight in your neck and your shoulders. And just soften your body here. And then let's start moving hands and feet, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Curling your fingers in, squeezing your hands into a fist, and then opening. Same with your feet, curl your toes. Spread your toes, spread your hands, and then move that into your wrists, big circles, and the ankles. And then let's bend the knees, feet flat. Windshield wiper your thighs, move slow. Feet are nice and wide apart here as you drop your thighs over and then slowly dropping them to the other side. Big breath here, big exhales. Okay, let's hold on to the knees or the shins and get this squeeze. Get your thighs right into your belly. Find the stretching in the lower back. Rock from side to side. Keep the head down for now. Chin is drawn in, back of the neck is reaching. And just moving from side to side. Okay, let's stop in the center here. Take a nice big inhale, and then as you exhale, lift up your head. Squeeze the knees to the nose, hold. Inhale, head comes down. And we'll do that again. Big exhale, lift. And the head comes back down, and we take the legs up to the ceiling. Start walking out your legs, drive through your heels. Spread your toes, pull your toes down. How do these hamstrings feel today? And then as you're doing this, let's really draw in the belly button and connect that lower back to the mat so you feel engaged through the belly. And we will begin here with soles of the feet touching and then knees touching. So we're going to bend the knees and we're going to make sure that the knees are right in line with the hip. We'll bring the soles of the feet to touch with the knees pushing outward. And then we'll bring the knees in to touch with the feet outward. So that's 2. Let's do 10. Soles of the feet together, knees out, 3. Knees together, feet out, 4. Soles, knees, 6. Soles of the feet, knees, 8. 2 more like this. And 10. Okay, take a moment here. We'll squeeze in, rock from side to side. We're going to do exactly that, but we're going to push the thighs further away so that we're working harder in the belly. So set it up like we did the first time, knees to hips. Now push your thighs away enough that you feel your abs contract a little bit more. Now we're going to do this again. So we'll go soles of the feet together, knees out. Knees together, feet out, but keep these thighs away from you. Soles, knees, soles, knees. 6, make sure these abs are firing. 8, soles, knees, that's 10. Take a moment here, breathe. We have one more variation of this where we add a leg raise to each position. This one's a little bit harder, and your leg raise can be full or half. Keep your lower back as your point of concern here. I don't want it to lift off, okay? So if it starts lifting off, you're done with the range of motion. So here we begin with the knees in line with the hips. We'll go soles of the feet together. Lower back is connected. Now do a leg raise. And you're gonna stop wherever you need to. If you can tap your feet to the ground, great, but keep that low back down. Bring it up. Knees together, feet out, leg raise. If you can tap, great. If not, that's okay. Okay, that's 2. Soles of the feet together, leg raise. Bring it back. 3. Knees together, leg raise. Bring it back. 4. Soles of the feet, leg raise. 5. Knees, leg raise. 6. Almost there. Take your time. Soles of the feet, leg raise. 7. Knees together, leg raise. 8. Breathe. Soles of the feet. 9. Knees, leg raise. 10. Okay, that's done. Feet on the floor, ankles just under the knees. Wiggle the shoulder blades underneath you. Lift the hips up. And as you come into this first bridge today and you look down your body, I want you to really think about these hip bones. Can you get them up higher? Can you draw your bum under? Lead with these hip bones. And then also notice, are your knees driving super wide? Let's draw them in. Okay, let's bring the knees in. Keep them in line. Come up higher. Bum under, glutes firing, hip bones pushing. And come on down. We're gonna rock and roll the length of the spine, come to table. If you would rather lie on your side and push up that way, you go ahead and sit up that way. Abs are firm as you rock and roll. And we'll swing it around. Coming into table. Okay, as soon as we get into this position, spread your hands, knees under hips. Take a big arch on the inhale, head up, tail up. Take an exhale. Repeat and move with your own breath. Inhale. And exhale. Again. And exhale. Okay, we're gonna do opposite hand to knee with extensions. Bring your left knee and your right hand together under the body here. If I push my right hand into my left knee and I push my left knee into my hand, I can feel a squeeze in the belly. I want you to connect to that action in your core. When you inhale, take a big extension, drive through the left heel, squeeze the left glute, and then as you exhale, bring the hand back to the knee and push them into each other, contract. Inhale, reach, squeeze your left glute. Exhale, push, squeeze your belly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract, push. 2 more times. Big inhale. Big exhale, push, contract. And inhale, reach. Exhale, push. And then put that left knee down, right hand out. And we'll switch sides. Left hand, right knee. Begin here. Find the contraction. So pushing them into each other. Feel the squeeze. Take a big inhale, extend. Okay? Drive through that right heel and find the right glute. Exhale, push. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract. Inhale, reach. It's actually pretty challenging if you're really working at it. So reach, squeeze the glute. Exhale, squeeze the abs. 1 more time. And okay, nice job. We are going to stretch the wrist for a moment. So let's turn the fingers around. Externally rotate the hands. And if you want to, if you're not already turning your toes under, we can turn the toes under, stretch out the bottoms of the feet. And if it's okay in your body, move forward and back. And you can also feel good to circle. But listen to your body with this, because wrists are very sensitive. A little bit of movement and some breath. And then as we come out of this, we're going to shake out the wrists. You can do that kneeling, okay, sitting on your shins, or you can do that up tall. Listen to the knees. But let's be super loose as you shake out your hands, up and down, side to side, getting ready for your first downward dog. Taking shoulder width, lifting the hips, and look through the feet. As soon as you come into this position, breathing into the hamstrings, pushing away from your hands, making any movements that you want to make with your body here. Make sure this isn't all in the wrists and the shoulders. Soften your knees and push your stomach back. Reach the heels, breathe into the calves, lift the sitting bones, find the hamstrings. And we're going to walk it back to the ragdoll. Step your feet wide, bend your knees, push back with your arms, and hang out here. As soon as you get to the back of the mat, bend your knees, shake it out a little bit, making sure the back of the neck is relaxed. We're going to roll up. Pull your stomach muscles in first, support your back, and then roll. Your head is the very last to come up. Take your time. And once you're up, feet step together, interlace your hands, push out your palms, reach right over the top of the head. Good, draw the stomach muscles in a little bit, lean over to the side, pushing out through your hip. You could look up. Inhale, lift tall, exhale, lean to the other side, push out the hip. Check and see if you can look up. And then a big inhale, tall, and a drop down of the arms. We'll walk to the top of the mat. Let's take a sun salutation B with that stepping through to warrior one. Big toes touch. As you breathe in and reach your arms up, bend your knees and find your chair. Exhale, dive over your thighs and fold over. Inhale, slide up your legs to the half back, lift your tailbone. Exhale, take plank, look forward. As soon as you set up here, let's squeeze the thighs, squeeze the belly, and then we'll lower the knees and lower the chest. Tops of the feet push down. Inhale, lift the chest. Take the shoulder blades into your back pockets. Work them down your back. Exhale, come down and peel off. Look through your feet in downward dog. And then on your inhale, take your right leg and send it as high as you can. So big inhale, reach it up. As you exhale, contract the belly and step that foot between your hands. And if it lands in the middle of the mat, put your back knee down and help it. The left foot goes flat on a 45, and the body comes up. Take your time coming up. Start lifting your chest and reaching up your arms. Hip bones are forward. Big breath. And then exhale, your hands come down. Back to plank, look forward. Take your time. In plank, can you tuck the hip bones to the bottom of the rib cage and find that squeeze in your stomach? And then lower the knees and lower your chest. Inhale, lift your chest, slide your shoulder blades down. Exhale, come down, peel off, look through your feet. You're breathing. Take a big inhale. The left leg's going to go up to the ceiling, reach it high. And on the exhale, use your abs to step that foot through. And if it gets stuck, the back knee comes down and you help. Your back foot goes flat, 45. Chest comes up, take your time, reach your arms, breathe. Hip bones are forward, like headlights. Exhale, the hands come down. Step back, look forward. And squeeze your thighs, squeeze your belly. Lower your knees, lower your chest. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, come down, peel off, look through the feet. Drop your heels, lift your sitting bones. Breathe. Connect to what is happening in the backs of the legs here. On your next inhale, look up through your thumbs, and then as you exhale, start moving the body forward, and then we'll step forward with the feet. Bend your knees when you get here. Inhale to your half back and pause here. Lengthen your spine, so tailbone up, chest out. Exhale, fold back in. And then as you inhale, start bending your knees and reaching your arms up. So we're coming into this chair. Big inhale, big inhale. And exhale, come to stand. All right, if you're not quite at the top of the mat, let's get to the top of the mat. And as soon as you're there, we'll noodle out the arms, and we're just going to twist the body. So your noodle arms are smacking you. And you're just feeling a nice little twist through the ribs with this. All right, we're going to connect the right foot. So foot twist and spread the toes. Right foot grows roots. Stay on that leg strong. Place your left foot for tree, either at the calf or the inner thigh. Okay, now let's fire the left butt cheek, this glute, and pull that left knee back. Right hip pulls back, chest is up. Big reach. Good. Let's move this left foot across the right knee and sit into chair. Helping it if you need to. Breathe into that left hip. Balance. Focus. Come up with control and send your left foot back for high lunge. So it's going to go way back, landing on the ball of the foot. Come in and out of it a little bit. Hip bones are forward. Let's tuck the tail under and squeeze this left glute, and then sink in, focusing on left hip flexor stretching. Big reach. Goalpost the arms. Take your right arm under your left for either an eagle bind or a big hug. And now let's pull these shoulder blades apart. We're going to protract the back, stretch between the shoulder blades, pull the stomach muscles in, round the back, round the back. Squeeze at the elbows. Inhale, rise back up and open the arms and the body for triangle. So the back foot and the back hip open, but that right foot didn't change. Take a moment to move the hips from side to side without bending the knees. Push the bum forward, bring the arms up to shoulder height, look over the right hand. Extend your triangle. We're going to reach the body. When you can no longer reach, you tip the hand to the shin. Okay, we push the hips a little bit forward here, maybe turn the head, look up to that left hand. And we're going to go unsupported. So right now that right hand is resting on the shin a little bit. If you tighten up through the belly and then take this right hand off the shin, can you be unsupported but strong through the core? And then come up very slowly, very strong. Back to your triangle. Back to where we were. Bend your right knee, move into warrior two. Okay, the knee wants to collapse in. You're pushing it out. Do you have an arch on that right foot still? Reverse your warrior two. So flip your right palm up to the ceiling. Take the arm up and back. Beautiful. Open up these right ribs. Big breath. And then as you exhale, both hands are going to come down. Let's come down really slow because I want you to set up for lizard and really see where you're going. The hands are coming down inside the foot, and then the foot's going to wiggle wider, and we'll roll onto the ball of that back foot. With lizard, you have many options. You can keep this back knee lifted, or you can go ahead and bring it down. You could roll onto the outer edge of your right foot if you want to open the hip more. or you could hug it in tight and really push the big toe down. You could use a block here and rest on the elbows, or stay on your hands. But you are breathing into your right hip. Left hip flexors, right hip, making any movements that you need to, and then preparing to pull back for a half hamstring. If you like a yoga block and a half hamstring, then go ahead, bring it back here with you. We pull our hips back, we get straight in the right leg. Keep it to the side of the mat so you've got more balance, more stability. And then if you want to reset your spine here, come up tall, pull your tailbone back, maintain that lumbar curve, and maybe bring your hands to the block. As soon as you feel stretching in the right hamstring, you're good. If you've got your splits, maybe you come into splits position. Anybody want to slide into the splits here? You go right ahead. You can also play at the ankle. Can you bring the foot flat and pull the toes up? And that wakes up a whole lot of stuff. So if that feels tight and you want to move through it a few times, you go ahead. And we're going to move from here. We're going to take this right leg back, come to kneeling, and then come up tall in our kneeling. Knees are underneath the hips. Hands are going to come to the hips. You can be on the tops of the feet. Big breath in. Be tight through your core, your glutes and your thighs. Lean your body back, whatever your range of motion is, and then come tall. We'll do 3. Take your time waking this up. Don't push it too far on that first one. And on the third one, if you feel like there's more range of motion, go back. Awesome. After 3, hold on to the hamstrings. So reach your hands back under the glutes, pull the shoulder heads back, puff the chest, lift the chin, and hold here, getting a nice little back bend. Push your hips forward. Pull your shoulder heads back. And then as we exhale, use the abs, come out of that position strong, and take it right into a downward dog. Look through your feet. Breathe. Big, big breath. From downward dog, we'll take a flow. So on the inhale, it's a plank. Look forward. And on the exhale, lower down from knees or toes. Inhale, scoop up. If you want to take your upward facing dog, you can, or stick with cobra. And then on the exhale, peel off, take a child's pose. Sit your bum right over your heels, push your hands down, get long in your back. Breathe. Close the eyes, soften. Connect back to that nasal breath in and out through your nose. Let's come back to our downward dog. And look through the feet and draw down the heels and lift up the sitting bones. And if it feels good to move your hips a little bit from side to side, add that. And then on your next inhale, look up through your thumbs, and as you exhale, move forward and step forward. Soften your knees when you get here, slide to the half. Lift your tail, stick out your chest. Exhale, fold in, tuck your chin. Inhale, reach all the way up and look up. Exhale. Hands come down. Nice. Coming back to the top of the mat if you're not there. Adding noodle arms here because they feel good. Nice job. Spreading left toes apart, twisting however you need to in your foot to spread those toes. Grow your roots. Tree to begin. That right foot can come below or above the knee. And as soon as you get into this position, can you contract your right glute and pull the right knee back more? And at the same time, pull the left hip back. Hands can come to chest, eyes are locked. Okay, ears over shoulders, reaching if you want to. Big full breath through the nose. We'll transition this to our single leg chair, crossing your right ankle over the left knee, sinking into that chair. Pull your tail back. Stick your chest out a little bit more. You don't want to be in a hunchback here. Tailbone is lifted. And let's come up, stepping it back for the high lunge position. Ball of the foot, you can come out of it, tuck the tail under, squeeze your right glute now, focus on that. Breathe right hip flexor, sink in, reach up, big breath. Goal posting the arms. Left is coming underneath for hug or eagle. Feel like your shoulder blades start pulling apart from each other, spacing out through the back. Pull in the stomach muscles. Firm belly. Round your back. Squeeze at the elbows. Big breath in, come up. Open to triangle. Your left foot doesn't move. Your right foot and hip do. Hips open to the side mat. Move your hips from side to side. Push them forward. Look over that left hand. Start extending. Reach, reach, reach. When you can no longer reach, hand to the shin. Begin with some support here as you open your body, turn your head, look up to the ceiling. Make sure this right arm is reaching. And now let's pull stomach muscles in firm. Release the left hand, stay here though. Abs are holding you, core is holding you. And then slowly lift up, slower than you want to. Come up, use your stomach, use your obliques. And then once we're up here, we go warrior two. As you're bending your left knee, you're checking that it isn't collapsing. You take your time getting in here. Look at your body, look at your left knee, drive through your left heel. Flip the left palm up, big inhale, reverse warrior two. Reach left arm up, reach it back. Breathe into the left ribs, right there. Keep low in the leg though. Watch that leg wants to straighten on you, keep it low. And then as you inhale and come up from here, let's go into lizard slow motion. So take your hands, start reaching them, reaching them, reaching them. Wiggle this left foot wide. And start making choices right here. Do you want that back knee down or are you happy on the ball of the foot? Maybe you start off with the knee up and then you drop it down. Do you want to keep this left ankle strongly flexed and open the knee? Or close it in tight and push the big toe down? If you want to rest on the elbows, take your block, or just come to the mat if that mobility is there. Close your eyes, breathe. Nice. Big full breath through the nose. Hear your exhale. Pull back into that half hamstring. Keeping our foot wide, we got lots of balance. Reset your back if you feel that you're rounding and you want to reset. Lift the tailbone up a little bit, pull it back, stick out your chest. As soon as you feel the left hamstrings, close the eyes, come into your breathing. Okay, if you did your splits on your first side, do them on this side. Sometimes just moving your hips a little from side to side feels really nice. And if you want to play at the ankle, play at the ankle. Can you connect your foot? Can you point your toes up? Use your breath. Oh, that's Good one. Okay, we're going to take this leg back and we're going to come into our kneeling position. Knees under the hips, tops of the feet. You can keep your hands at your hips. Let's get ready to be super strong here everywhere. So I tighten up my bum, my thighs, my abs. Start to lean back. What's your range of motion? And then come up. Take your time with it. Really tighten, really tighten. Don't hold your breath. Breathe however you need to. You have 3. This looks good. Everybody's moving big time. Look at that. Okay, and now we will go hands to hamstrings. Can you take your shoulder heads and pull them back and puff up your chest? Still going to firm the belly a little, support my lower back, and then take this back bend. Listen to the body here. You don't have to hang the head back. If it feels good to hang your head back, of course you can, but just that chin up is an awesome chest opening, back bending position. And then as we come out of it, do it strong. Tight abs, bringing it right into our down dog. Look through your feet. Take a moment here. And we're gonna flow. We're gonna inhale, come forward, look forward. Chaturanga, can you pause at the bottom? So hug the elbows in tight with a nice strong position. And then lower the body, inhale, scoop. And exhale, take child's. Rest. Breathe. Nice work. That was great. Okay, we are going to come into a side plank on the elbows, okay? I am going to start us on the right side, on the right elbow. Let's line this up. Elbow, under shoulder. I'm on my right elbow, under my shoulder. With your side plank, you could bend at the knees, bring the thighs a little bit forward, and lift into this position here. It's a really nice way to start. If you feel like you need that position, start here. If you want to take it up, we go legs out straight, feet stacked, and we lift here. Okay, so whatever you feel is appropriate, lift now. Take this top arm, this left arm, reach it under your body. So we're going to rotate 5 times. We do a reach. I'm squeezing the right side of the belly on that reach under. And then big inhale, look up to that left hand, up to the ceiling. And exhale, do that again. 2. Big inhale. Exhale. 3. Reach. 2 more. 4. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Let's slow it down on this last one. Hold the reach under. Squeeze the right side of the belly. And come on down. Holy moly. Okay, we gotta do the other side. I'm just gonna flip over this way so that I'm still seeing you. Have my back to you, or you can just roll onto your other side here. Decide how you want to set up your position. Make sure the elbow's under the shoulder. Okay, once you've decided, come on up, get solid, hold it. We're going to take this right arm, we're going to reach it under the body. Squeeze the underside, and then inhale, open it for 1. Exhale. Move a little slower than you want to. We're not going to rush through. 3. Really want you to make the mind-muscle connection. So as you reach under here for 4, left low belly contracting. And one more time, hold it. Hold it right here, squeeze, lift the hip higher, squeeze. And bring it down. Oh, that's good. That's effective. Good stuff's happening there. Let's come to the belly. All the way down onto the belly. We're going to do some lifts with the upper body first, and then the lower body, and then the full body. So we'll begin with the arms forward, long. And this can be a tight spot through the neck and through the shoulders. So get comfortable. This might even just be a stretch line here. Keep your feet down. Glue the tops of the feet to the mat. And then as you breathe in, lift your chest and your head and your arms. Come up here. Let's do 5 of these. Exhale down. 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2. Inhale for 3. Reach the arms. Come on down. 2 more. Inhale, 4. Last one. Inhale, straight arms, reach. 5. Come down. Okay. Now take the arms along your sides. We're going to keep the arms down. They can be at your sides. They could also be under the body, like with locust, palms flat, or in that fisted position that we have done before. I'll leave this up to you. If you want the arms under the body, go ahead and set it up. We'll do 5 lifts. We're keeping the upper body down, and we're just bringing the legs up. So 1, and big inhale, 2, bring it down. Big inhale, 3. Bring it down. Inhale, 4. Bring it down. One more time. Big inhale. Lift. And 5. Okay. Bend your knees here. Let your legs sway. Relax. When we go full body lift, you can keep the arms long, or you could hold on to the ankles for bow. I'm going to leave that as your choice. And we're going to come up and try to hold for anywhere between 3 to 5 breath cycles. And the whole body's lifting off. So let's get ready to do this. If you're going to keep the arms long, they're here at your sides. You can externally rotate thumbs and hold here. Or you could go for your bow, kick up, and be here. It's up to you. When you're ready, inhale, lift off. And as soon as you get into this position, let's close the eyes and focus on the breathing. You're thinking 3 to 5 full breath cycles. An inhale and an exhale is 1. Okay, breathe, listen to your body. Lift higher on your inhale. I want to see everyone's bodies lift on that inhale. Maybe a few more breaths, or maybe you feel done. And when you do feel done, let it go. Take your time coming off of the mat. So we'll slide our hands up along our sides. And we're going to come off the mat and round out. Wowzas. Nice work. Nice work in the back body. Breathe, relax. A big heart rate with that. Okay, swing the legs around, come seated. Done a lot of work so far. We've gotten some good hip and hammy, hip flexor in there. Let's do some twisting, seated positions. So once you're here and you find your sitting bones, put your feet up, and you take your big reach. Let's do that and see how that feels today. And if it feels like you need support, then the arms come down to support. Or if it feels like you can hinge at your hips, draw your stomach muscles in and come into your forward fold. Then do that. And whatever you chose, close your eyes, soften, relax your shoulders. Let's bring the breath back through the nose. Relax. Okay, let's inhale and sit up. We're going to take the left leg off the side of the mat. We'll bring the right foot to the left inner thigh. We'll take the left hand and hold that right knee. And the right arm is going to start to reach up and then over. Start leaning your body to the left. Imagining that this right arm is going to hold your left toe. That is never going to happen in my body, but I see people do it. As soon as you feel that stretch at the right waist, close your eyes, breathe, and lean. Good, and then big inhale, come up tall. This right arm's going to reach back. We'll take a twist here today. So this right arm's going to come back. As you inhale, you puff up your chest, pull your chin in, exhale, twist through your ribs, and look back over your shoulder. You're gentle here, you're not forcing anything or losing your posture. You're just noticing the range of motion in your neck and through the spine as you twist and breathe. And undo that. Take it to the other side. Setting up here, sitting bones connected. The right hand is going to hold the left. I kind of pull my left leg up a bit there. The left arm starts reaching, biceps by the ear. Stay tall, lean over. Get a really good grip on the knee. Close your eyes, find your waist. Keep your sitting bones connected. And just let things happen naturally here. So as you stay here and you breathe and you lean, things start stretching, relaxing. And come up. Nice work. We'll twist. Take it back. Inhale, lift, chin in. Exhale, turn your head. Find it in the ribs. Take your deepest breaths. Undo, slowly undo that. Nice work. We're gonna come all the way down on the back, easy drop down, okay? So just ease yourself down. And as soon as we come down from here, we'll take a lift and hold in bridge. And if you want some support at this point, you go ahead and support your bridge, okay? I want you to sort of think easy. The hard work is done. We're here at the end of class. You can draw the shoulder blades under. And if you prefer a little bit of waterfall, you could bring the legs up instead. And you could just take a quiet moment with the legs up towards the ceiling instead. If you don't have your block, you don't have a block, you're lifting up. And maybe it feels nice to support with the hands at your sides. And get your thumbs to come under. Maybe the hands can walk under a little bit and support you. Breathe. Easy does it. Keep your head straight, close your eyes. And we're going to lower down. Come on down, take a happy baby or just a hug, whatever you prefer. You can hug, hold the knees, rock. You could peace fingers, big toes. Work the knees towards the outsides of the body, tap and tap. Anything that feels good to you at this point. So if there is something that you love and you missed and you didn't get, you could go ahead and do it. Or just hang out in happy baby hug, breathing. And when ready, taking up all the space, coming into the place where we started. Taking notice of how your body feels now. Close the eyes. Hear your breathing. And just challenge yourself, your mind, your body, to not move, to stay still. Just in that place of witnessing the body, the sensations, the thoughts. Your breath is at its fullest here. And the body is soft and heavy. And don't rush up today. Take your time. Be here for as long as you like.